you think we're not good enough, we're going to show you.
It takes a lot to rattle them.
I've got no doubt with those two together and Drew that they can get this done.
I really think it comes back to they love each other.
They care about each other. They're best of friends.
They know what buttons to push with each other.
Day in, day out, everything. I mean, it's one heartbeat. A lot of people talk it, they live it.
They have worked so darn hard. They deserve it. They've earned it.
This is the best pair in the country.
Do I talk to the camera? Okay, all right. Good. I'm Trisha Schwartz, and I'm Taryn's mother.
I'm Tracy Smith. I'm Taryn's stepdad.
I actually did pull her out of a car and told her to try to play volleyball. I'm like, if you don't like it, that's fine, but please just try it.
Our mom made us go play volleyball. We both cried, didn't want to go.
I did. I'm like, come on, let's go. You're gonna try out, and then if you don't like it, I'm fine, but I only had to do that once.
I grew up with Taryn, and man, it was tough to get her to stay because she was like the only one who couldn't serve it overhand. And we're like, you got it, muscles.
We're like, okay, fine, this is actually kind of fun. So then we both fell madly in love with volleyball.
It was those two that got me into it. And I'll never forget too, like when we set up the lessons, they prepaid and Taryn whipped out her checkbook. She was like 10. Whipped out her checkbook and wrote a check, balanced the checkbook, and I was just like, who is this kid?
Hi, I'm Mike Cloth, Taryn's dad.
Gianna Cloth, I am Taryn's stepmom.
One word, I don't have one word, but I'll still go with the unbelievable. She's unbelievable.
But she cares about others. She's really a great teammate. She's a great sister.
She's warm and fuzzy.
She is so goofy. We would joke all the time.
Extremely disciplined.
Yeah, she hates to lose at anything at all. It can be tic-tac-toe and it'll upset her. Yeah, very, very competitive, always. Board games,
I don't
super intense.
see her not competitive.
She's never done anything like casually when it gets to a game.
With the return, there's close swinging and scoring.
Taryn embodies strength to the highest level.
I'm Kirsten Bernthal Booth, Creighton volleyball head coach. Had the opportunity to coach Taryn for 4 years here at Creighton. Taryn is someone that goes on how she feels. I mean, she's a connector. She's always been someone that really wants to feel and cares about relationships a lot.
She hit a couple balls and you just immediately knew that this athlete was different than most of the athletes that you've worked with up until this point.
Well, I do believe I looked at her height and her build, and I said, quote, "You are genetically designed to play volleyball." And I was right.
I mean, I think she's everything that you want to be in an athlete. She actually carried herself as one of the hardest workers on the team, even though she was one of the youngest.
When you think of all of the things that she brought to the team, you know, whether it was serving or hitting or defense or team bonding, she was the total package that brought everybody up to a higher level with her.
Taryn was a big self-motivator. She worked harder than anybody, in fact, too hard.
She's unbelievably talented in all kinds of different ways.
We're honored to know her. I'm George, Kristen's dad.
Audrey Nuss, Kristen's mom. I mean, she was just a very coordinated baby. I mean, she just was always...
Loved playing ball, any kind of ball. On my 4th birthday, she decided to be born and couldn't even have my birthday to myself. But no, in all seriousness, she has been an amazing sister and one that I'm extremely proud of, both for her accomplishments and then the person she is.
From the time she was born, she was super competitive and wanted to play with us, our friends.
We could almost hustle people. I mean, I'd be like, hey, I'll take my little sister and we'll play against y'all and win every time.
You know, she was an excellent student, you know, and she just, you know, she put everything into everything that she did. you know, always eager to do things and get involved in all the activities at school.
First it was soccer, then it was basketball. And volleyball really didn't start until she got in high school.
She came in and she put her head down.
I think she makes countless sacrifices that you'll never know of unless you know. Like, if you know kind of deal.
Growing up with her has been so much fun. Like, we're both competitive, but we both, you know, we love each other. We're like sisters. Kristen was like my go-to person for everything. I mean, I had a key to her house.
My name is Russell Brock, and I'm the head beach volleyball coach at Louisiana State University. You can just watch her play and know that she's not afraid of anybody. She could just do things that like normal people can't do.
She is 100% there for you at any moment in time.
Determined.
She's a good person.
She's just very sweet.
She's definitely acted like a role model.
She's practicing as hard as she can when no one else is looking, when no one else is paying attention.
Your heart is definitely most of that of a champion.
She's just a super athlete, and I'm so proud.
Amazing.
That's a good one. I should have come up with that one. All right.
Won countless MVPs and then countless state championships, holding a record for most wins.
Dog. Like, that's probably the first word. She definitely, like, just has this guttural instinct that either you got it or you don't. Like, she can sense the moment. She just has the dog, like, deep in her belly.
She was beating kids that were over 6 foot, and, you know, she made plays that you thought were over.
There's never a question in her mind if she's going to be successful.
And she was the best collegiate beach volleyball player there is. She's incredible.
When COVID hit, you had choices to make.
Because of the pandemic and the renewed year of eligibility, they just sought each other out and started working together and developed that chemistry and that friendship and helped each other be more than they could be without each other.
Drew Hamilton. Their friend, family, coach, a lot of things. I think they care more about the success of each other than themselves individually.
They've put it all together since we watched them at LSU. And then they get on the AVP tour. And you just see them getting better and better and better. You can see their bodies transform into Olympic-looking athletes.
And they're a rarity in the beach volleyball world because they've been together for 3 years. They've been together since they started. You will not find another pair that can say that.
They're just phenomenal athletes.
And yeah, there's just not many of them that have the personality, the drive.
They're kind, they're generous. They hug every child that comes up to them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're athletes. They don't act that way.
It's just a whole different level, and it's just what they can do, and the endurance and the intelligence and the shots, and it's something everyone, you aspire to try to get to that level eventually.
Yeah, they are sisters. It's amazing. The relationship it works.
One of them makes a good play, and the other one right away turns around and it's them.
When you have sponsors, that truly is what supports these athletes and keeps them going at a very high level.
I came on board with OGO 2 years ago, and that's when I was introduced to Taryn and Kristen. It was just, they really embody everything that our brand wants. Just athletic go-getters that are like paving their own path. They're really successful, but they're also really supportive of the younger generation.
The sponsors like OGO that allow them to be able to do what they do and allow them to travel and compete and stuff like that, of which it would be very tough to do without them.
She said, I'm gonna be in the Olympics one day.
And I remember they said it as clear as day. We're like, what's your goal? And they were like, we want to be Olympians.
You just think it doesn't happen to small town people, and here we are. It really is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you never expect, like, oh yeah, of course she's gonna go to the Olympics. But I'm not surprised.
It doesn't surprise me. She deserves to be there.
I think this has always been one of her goals, to go to the Olympics. Like, she was gonna figure out a way to get here.
From dream to reality, it's been unreal to witness.
I really don't know how to put it into words.
And I'm just tearing up. Yeah. You see the journey.
Her third grade self would be so freaking proud of how far she has come. Like, no one truthfully deserves it more than her. And I know that's cliche, but
it's just so like wild that you actually know someone that's going to the Olympics, let alone my sister.
They are working every day to represent this country in a beautiful way.
The way they represent Louisiana, the way they represent our program, their families, themselves, each other, that TKN family.
I think they have gone through all the trials and tribulations, and now we're ready for what they've been preparing for years.
I think the girls are there to win it.
What do y'all do to get ready?
We try and get better at volleyball.
Team first, team first, team first. Let's get a win.
What she's already accomplished is amazing. What happens in Paris doesn't really change that, so just go over there and give them hell.
Just play like you know how to play.
You deserve all the recognition.
Do what you do best, baby girl.
Go get it. I mean, play, take risks. I think most of all, enjoy it. And don't forget the little people that are going to Paris and give us a wave while we're there.
Just go do what we do every day at Mingos. I mean, that's really all it is.
We are Team TKN all the way.
The day you step in Paris is the first day of the dream that you've been waiting for years. So live it up.
The butterflies are up there, and we are so proud of you.
Just to get to this point is incredible. Congrats, we love you.
Oh, Debbie is our daughter.
Go USA.
I'm unwell. Oh, wow. Holy moly.
Did you have fun in South Dakota?